Have you been noticing this soullessness that you see outside? The soullessness that you see in TV shows, that you see in movies, that you see in people around you, that you see in music, that you see in even the food that you consume. That feels like there's no, there's no spirit inside it. And I'm not saying a spirit as in there's like some ghost behind it, but there's just not something that doesn't fill your soul. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know it's not just me that's noticed this. There's a lot of things where you feel like it lacks something, Even the desires which people chase. They want cars, they want, a big house, they want this and that. And for me, I know that it may seem controversial, but it doesn't appeal me as much. At least for me. Like, I don't know about you, but having those sort of desires of this and that and this material thing, by no means am I some sort of like a monk where I don't desire that stuff. It's cool, but it doesn't get me like worked up in my mind like, oh shit, I need this car, I need to work on this and that in order to get that thing. To me, that just seems like, oh shit, like, oh, it's just a car. It's just like an empty box with wheels that can take you from point A to point B. It doesn't really seem any special to me. What truly makes me desire things is something that's much more deeper rooted in the soul, something that is much more valuable, or at least to me. But I don't know about other people. For me, it's mostly about family, it's about building something that will impact a person and that will make them smile and genuinely at least make me helpful to them, in a way. Like, even the content that you watch on YouTube, it doesn't feel like there's something which fills your soul in a way. You only feel the surface level happiness when you watch the video, but once the video is gone, you're not like satisfied with it. You're like, oh, I want more. I want more videos, and I'm gonna look for more videos until I get this inherent desire of watching videos fulfilled. But that's never gonna be fulfilled, is it? That's never gonna be. You're never gonna be like after this video. Oh yeah, good. I had a good time watching YouTube. That's it. Now gonna close the video. Nah, you're probably gonna scroll down while you're watching this video or some other video, and be like, oh wow, this looks very interesting. Let me click on that. And by the end, you know that you're just stuck in this loop of desiring things, desiring content, which is gonna you're missing in your soul inherently, but you can't find it anywhere. And trust me, the reason why you feel this way is not because you feel like there's something inherently wrong with you and stuff. The reason why you feel like you need to click for more content is because it's all by design that you desire to watch more, to consume more. And I'm not here to lecture you about consumption and this and that. Honestly, the reason why I pressed record was because I wanted to talk about how things are so soulless nowadays. Even the videos, I've talked about the videos. You see Mr. Beast or these hyper edited videos where they don't really hit your soul, and they feel like there's something which is not human about them. Even you can make a video about using AI to make a script. What do I have as a script? Let me show you what I have as a script for this video. Boom. Just that. I don't even have something special. I just have a couple of bullet points. I'm just going off on top of my head. I don't have no script. I just scribbled down a few bullet points. And the reason why is not because I wanted to make like a sloppy video. The reason why is just because I wanted to speak what comes to my mind rather than me having something pre-made so I can just talk it on camera. I'd rather talk like I'm in a conversation, you know what I mean? If you spend most of your time on social media, you will see that there's these trends of people chasing cars, people chasing women, people chasing some material thing that once you get that, you will feel happy. But for me, I link it back to me achieving something which I've been longing for a long time. For example, I wanted to have a specific like physique. I wanted to have a six pack since I was like, I don't know, 9 years old. And I saw that as really cool. Once I had that, I was happy, I was gassed. But after like a few months, I had to like maintain it. If I messed up and I didn't train, or if I had too much food, it would be gone. But the thing is, I didn't really feel this inherent sense of happiness after that. It was disappeared. And I don't really know why that is, but once I attain something in my physical world, it doesn't feel like, oh, this is with me now and it's gonna be there. It just feels like, oh, I'm happy for like 2 days, and after that I go back to normal. And that's the reason why I'm making this video. Everything just feels so soulless. And I'm not here to make this video sound condescending, because I'm not the type of person to make things condescending. I've recently watched a video on YouTube. It was about like Gen Z and this and that. And it was just so hopeless, you know. It ended in this anticlimactic way of, oh, there's no hope, guys, and the video ends. I'm like, bro, you can't just leave us on this tragic cliffhanger and cut the video. Like, at least do something which makes them hopeful. So in this part of the video, I wanted to include something that will make you feel hopeful about bringing more soul. So instead of ranting and ending the video here, I wanted to include things that make my life feel soulful instead of soulless. So the first thing I would say that made my life feel full is reading and writing. And I'm not talking about reading and writing books that people tell you. I'm talking about reading and writing stuff that you truly want. Now, it's different because what everyone else tells you is read these books, write this, journal like this, do this. But for me, what I'm going to tell you is you don't need no structure, because you need to start with what you truly enjoy with. What do you enjoy writing? Now, to you, you'll be like, I don't know what I like writing. I don't know. Can you tell me what to write? I'm not gonna tell you what to write. You need to figure out what you like to write. And you need to figure out what you like to read. When I was younger, my teacher used to like give me books in school to read. And I would be like, bro, I don't need to read Jekyll and Hyde. I'm bored of this shit. But the thing is, once you truly pick up a book that you want to read, that's when you enjoy reading. If I give you some random book that I'm reading, you're gonna be like, bro, I don't like this book. Just throw this out or something. When you truly look for something that you enjoy, you on an individual level enjoy, that's how you will spring up in your own individuality. Like Carl Jung says, you know, everyone has got this individual part of themselves, but we're too busy hiding it. We're too busy emulating others to the point where we just feel like sheep. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for myself. So what I would suggest you, right? Instead of having this sense of, oh, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to read, just be okay with that set for a second and be like, what do I want to read? What do I want to write? Maybe you want to read fiction novels. Maybe you want to read about philosophy. But that's not really for me to decide. That's for you to decide. And if I tell you what to read, if I tell you what to write, that's going to make you even more soulless. But honestly, when it comes to dealing with this society and everything that is in it, feeling soulless is by becoming someone that is authentic yourself, becoming this person that has this light of radiance with other people. You become the type of person that goes up to your classmate one day, the person that sits right beside you, and be like, yo, do you think aliens exist? And all of a sudden you have a deep conversation to flow from there. And the reason why I've suggested that question is because I've actually asked that to someone and they said yes, and that it turned into a whole conversation in class. The most important step is to be aligned with what you want. And the most simple way to be aligned is look at what your gut instinct says. If you think that that's the right thing to do, you do it. If you think that there's something inside of you that's saying that's not the right thing to do, you don't do it. And by following your gut instinct, you feel this alignment in your life, and you feel happy for the choices that you made. And by following your gut instinct, you feel this sense of, okay, I'm in the right direction, and you actually feel happy to wake up the next day. I know I've been gone for a long time, I've been on and off, but it's just that I've been having this sense of burnout, you know. But I can't be making excuses. I will be back posting often. That being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.